Welcome to IGCSE Mathematics 0580 extended course, syllabus topic E1 number, module 1.4, which is about directed number, and this is part of chapter number 2. And we are using complete mathematics for Cambridge IGCSE extended course written by David Rayner. Okay, so let's start our discussion with directed number. What are directed numbers? As you can see, they are integers which have a particular size or magnitude and a direction, and the direction could be positive or negative. For example, temperature is plus 5 degrees or minus 5 degrees. See, so these are the directed numbers, plus 5 or minus 5, and they are integer as well. Another example, a diver is below the surface of water at minus 15 meter. So minus 15, 15 is an integer, minus is a negative, so it is a directed number as well. So it means that as a whole you can say directed numbers are integer and they could have either of the signs plus or minus. Before we jump on to the exercise, it is very important that you should know what is an integer number line. As you can see here in this diagram, it is an integer number line. As you can see, there is a middle in the 0, and if you go towards the right, they are all positive integers, and if you go towards the left, they are all negative integer, and 0 is in the middle. It means 0 is neither positive nor negative number. As we can see, like on the number line, the right hand number is greater than the left hand number. It means that 2 is greater than 1. In the same way, we can write that 1 is on the right, minus 1 on the left. In the same way, we can say 1 greater than minus 1. In the same way, minus 2 is on the right, minus 3 on the left. So we can say minus 2 greater than minus 3. So it is very important to actually know how the integer number line works, and the same case with the real number line as well. The real number line, only difference is that it has decimal number as well in between, but in integer number line we're strictly taking the whole numbers. Okay, so let's start exercise 1 of chapter number 2. In the question number 1, it says the temperature is plus 8 degree and it falls by 3 degree. Falls mean, look at that word fall. It means that you have to subtract. Falls mean it has come down. So you have to subtract 3 from 8. So 8 minus 3 equals to 5. Question number 2, it says the temperature is minus 8 degrees and it rises by 4 degree. See that word rises. It means that you have to plus this time 4 degree to the minus 8. So it is minus 8 plus 4 makes minus 4. Now guys, see here, minus 8 and plus 4. It means that you have to subtract. So 8 minus 4 is 4, and the sign is negative because the bigger number is having a negative sign. So it will, in that case here in the question number 1, 8 minus 3, so of course it has to be minus, so 5, and it takes the positive sign because 8 is the bigger number which has a positive sign. In question number 9, it says the temperature is minus 5 degree and it rises by 1 degree. See that rises. Once again, you have to plus 1 into minus 5. So minus 5 plus 4 is minus 4. Once again, it has to be minus, but the sign is minus because 5 is a bigger number which has a minus sign. In question number 12, it says a diver is below the surface of the water at minus 15 meter. He dives down by 6 meter, then rises 4 meter. Where is he now? So it means that we have to start with the minus 15, and then it says dives down. Down means you have to subtract. Look at that. You have to subtract minus 6, and this says then rises by, rises. See, it means that then you have to add 4. So this is the addition sign here. So it means that minus 15 minus 6 plus 4, it makes minus 17. Before we jump on to the next exercise, quickly have a look of these multiplication signs. If plus is multiplied with plus, it makes plus. If minus is multiplied with the minus, it makes plus. If plus is multiplied by the minus, it makes minus, or minus is multiplied by the plus is minus. So in these both cases, if you multiply plus or minus in any of the order, the answer is minus, and the minus minus makes plus and plus plus make plus. And the same goes with the division as well. For example, if you divide plus divided by plus, that makes plus. In the same way, minus divided by minus that makes plus again, and in the same way plus divided by minus, that makes minus. In the same way minus divided by plus, that make minus as well. So I hope it makes sense. So just to remember these rules, I hope you would have done it in your early classes as well. So in these multiplication rules we will be using in the next exercise. Right, so let's start exercise 2 of chapter number 2. In the question number 1 it says plus 7 plus bracket start plus of 6. So plus 7, you can write plus 7 as well. By default, if you don't write any of the sign, it is plus. And see guys, as we have learned in the just before this clip, plus into plus, if you multiply plus multiplied by plus, it makes plus. So it is plus plus or plus. So 7 plus 6, and that makes 13. So 13 is the answer. So in question number 4 it says minus 7 plus bracket start minus 24. So once again we'll be using the same technique. Minus 7 plus multiplied by minus makes minus 24. And now we have two numbers with the minus signs. So minus and minus, it means that you have to add these two numbers. So 24 plus 7 makes 31, and you write the minus sign. So it means that whenever you have two negative numbers, you have to add them, but you will write a negative sign with them. In question number 26 it says minus 19 minus, and the bracket start minus 7 bracket close. So we start with the minus 19, and the minus multiplied by minus makes plus, and then 7. So you have minus 19 plus 7. It means that you have to subtract these two numbers. So 19 minus 7 is 12, and you have to write the negative sign because the bigger number has a negative sign with it. So the answer is minus 12. In question number 55 it says minus 610 plus bracket start minus of 240. So once again we use the same technique, minus 610, and we know that plus multiplied by minus makes minus of 240, and minus 610 and minus 240. Look at that, it got two minuses here. It means you have to add these two numbers. So it means that 610 and plus 250 makes 850. And once again, as we have learned already, you will write the minus sign because the both numbers are negative. You have to add them, but you will write the minus sign with it. In exercise 2, rest of the sums, all of these total 60 questions total. I don't think so there's any challenging question, so the basic rules are same, and I'm sure you will do it all of them quite easily. Okay, so let's start exercise 3. In question number 1 it says plus 2, and see that is the difference. In the previous exercise we're dealing with plus and minus. This time we have multiplied into minus 4. So this is more or less the same techniques for solving. Plus, look, these are multiplying, 2 and 4 are multiplying with the minus and plus sign. So first of all let's multiply the signs. Plus multiplied by minus makes minus, and then 2 into 4 make 8. So the answer is minus 8. Right, so in question number 7 it says minus 7 multiplied by minus 7. So once again same technique. First of all we will multiply the signs. Minus into minus make plus, and then the number 7 into 7 make 49. So answer is plus 49. Look at that question number 13. It says plus of 36 divided by minus of 9. So let's write down it like this one, 36 and then divided by minus 9. So it will be much easier for you to solve if you write it down in the reciprocal form. So once again, as we know, plus divided by minus is same with the same rule with the multiplication. Plus into minus or plus divided by minus make minus, and 9 ones are 9 and 9 fours are 36. So the answer is minus 4. Look at that question number 28. In it we say it is given minus 6 divided by bracket start minus 1 over 3 bracket close. So let's write it down in the reciprocal form. That will make the question much easy. So minus 6 and the divided mean it is a division sign, divided by minus 1 over 3. So just write it down as it is like that, minus 1 over 3. Now as we know, according to the algebraic rule, if you have denominator within a denominator, so it means this 3 will multiply with this number. So it means we have minus 6 multiplied by 3 over minus 1. So we have minus 6 into 3 is minus 18 over minus 1, and minus makes plus, as we know that. So we have answer is plus of 18. In question number 39, it says is a reciprocal whole number, so it is 1 over 4 divided by minus 5. So once again, let's make it a simple fraction, so it will be 4 ones are 4 plus 1 5 over 4, and then divided by, look at that, this is plus sign, right, and divided by minus 5. So once again, we know this rule, if you have a first denominator, it will multiply with this number, so it will be plus of 5 over minus of 5, which is already there, and this 4 will come down and multiply with this number, so it will multiply with this 5. So it means that plus 5 over 5 fours are 20, it will be minus 20, and we know that 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, so the answer will be, and the plus divided by minus or plus multiplied by minus makes minus, so the answer is minus 1 over 4. In the last question of exercise 3, question number 40, it says minus 6 multiplied by minus 1 over 2 multiplied by minus 30. So just do step by step. Let's do these two together first. So minus into minus makes plus, and then 6 into 1, 6 over 2 multiplied by, keep this factor as it is, minus 30, and 2 and 6 can be simplified, 2 3s are 6, so you have plus of 3 multiplied by minus of 30. So once again, first we multiply the signs, plus multiplied by minus makes minus, 3 into 30 makes 90, so the answer is minus 90. So in the next video we'll be solving exercise 4 of chapter number 2.